They include both uni and multicellular organisms ranging in size and morphology, from minute organisms to large seaweed. Algae thrive in both fresh and saltwater environments in a range of temperatures and conditions. For example, giant kelp can be found more than 200 meters beneath polar ice sheets, whereas green algal species are only found in hypersaline waters. This allows for algae's external reproduction where sex cells are released into the water. Algae contain a photosynthetic pigment but lack defining features such as true roots, stems, leaves, flowers, and a vascular system. The absence of an embryo differentiates them from bryophytes. Down near the ponds we have some typical species of algae on display, such as the planktonic algae, which are free-floating, mostly unicellular, and found within illuminated regions of water.
Bryophytes are classified as non-vascular plants. Examples of this include mosses, liverworts, and hornworts. They are multicellular and form tissues. They live on the ground and prefer moist environments, such as the water's edge and bogs. Bryophytes do not produce seeds or flowers, but instead reproduce via spores. Asexual reproduction results in fragmentation, meaning that the parent organism splits into fragments into another organism. If you're looking to plant some moss for your garden, make sure you have the right environment for them, maybe near a pond perhaps. Bryophytes are more advanced than algae, but less advanced than ferns, gymnosperms, and angiosperms. The only feature that separates the other major autotrophic organisms is that bryophytes create embryos.
Ferns and their allies are vascular plants characterized by the presence of leaves, roots, and sometimes true stems or trunks. Their lignified vascular tissue are conductive made up of two components, phloem and lignified xylem. This is an evolutionary adaptation for long-distance transport of substances while also contributing to plant structure. In tropical rainforests, many ferns are epiphytes, meaning they only grow on other plants. Their water supply is mainly from damp air or from rainfall moving down branches and tree trunks. However, purely aquatic ferns also exist, such as water and mosquito ferns. Additionally, these species reproduce via spores due to the absence of seeds or flowers.
Gymnosperms can be distinguished as they are the first plants known to produce seeds as a means of reproduction. Examples of these are conifers, cycads, and ginkgos. These seeds are comprised of a developing zygote and an endosperm which serves as a nutrient store, and they are both enclosed within a protective coating. This is an advantage as the protective coating increases the survivability of the seeds. The seed also contains a fully developed embryo, which is advantageous compared to a spore, which needs to undergo cell division and specialization in order to begin growth. Gymnosperms also have lignified vascular tissue that form xylem and phloem, which transport water and nutrients respectively.
Angiosperms are plants that produce flowers. Flowers are the reproductive structures and can develop into fruit whose purpose is to protect the seeds. Seeds contain a dormant embryo, nutrients, and protection for it. We have a huge variety of beautiful angiosperms such as tulips, roses, sunflowers, and many, many more. Our friendly staff will help you find the perfect ones for your garden. Flowers often have vibrant colors and patterns to attract pollinators such as birds, insects, and other animals. These pollinators spread pollen between plants and are advantageous as they disperse pollen in a more efficient way than dispersal via wind. Although some angiosperms still rely on this method too. This allows the plant to invest less energy and nutrients in reproduction and instead focus on other functions. Also, angiosperms have phloem and lignified xylem to transport sugar and water respectively around the plant. This lignin in the xylem acts as a structural support since the mature vessel is made of dead cells.